we are going to learn how to make a table to solve a problem, and we're going to look for a pattern to solve a problem. Okay, so everyone has in front of them problem solving worksheet 100A. We're going to learn how to solve a problem by making a table and looking for a pattern. Okay? You'll need to listen carefully as I read the problem read the problem to see what we know and what we need to find out, right?
Right.
Point to the words in the problem as I read them. This is called the understanding part. The children in Mrs. Kane's class are making books. The children will use 5 pieces of writing paper for each book. Show how many pieces of writing paper Victoria will need to make 6 books. So what is something we know in this problem? Jack, you can show.
There's writing books.
What's that?
There's writing books.
There's writing books. They're making books, right?
Mhm.
Okay, they need 5 pieces of writing paper for each book. Show how many pieces of writing paper Victoria will need to make 6 books. So if there are 5 pieces of writing paper in each book and she's making 6 books, so what is something else we know? Jack?
There's 30 pages in all the books.
Okay, good. You're already on the answer, but we'll slow down to all of our understanding and planning and solving time. So what is the problem asking us to show? Jack?
I don't know.
Okay, Allison, what's the problem asking us to show?
How many pages Veronica will need to make 6 books?
6 books. Okay, so we understand. Now we are going to plan. For this problem, we can use the strategies of making a table and looking for a pattern. So we're going to make a table and look for a pattern. Let me erase this. In the table, so we're going to look for a pattern in the table to solve our problem. Just a second. Okay, so if we make a table, I'm going to try to duplicate what it shows on your paper there. Just a second. So, over here we have the number of books, right?
All right.
Here's our table. And then down here we're going to have the number of pieces of writing paper. Okay, so for every 1 book, how many pieces of writing paper do we need? Jack?
5.
5 pieces. So here's our table. So to do 1 more book, how many more pieces of writing paper do we need? So this would take 10 pieces for 2 books. How many pieces would it take for 3 books? Allison?
15.
15. How many pieces would it take for 4 books?
I know.
Jack?
20.
20. How many pieces would it take for 5 books? Allison?
25.
25. And last, 6 books is how many we're making. How many pieces of writing paper will it take to make 6 books? Everyone together.
30!
So when you're filling out your problem-solving worksheet, Jim, you can fill it out in this way. And then you'll put the answer at the bottom of the page. How many pieces of writing paper will Victoria need to make 6 books? 30 is our answer. All right. So then we check, look at our picture as I read the problem again. So you're going to look at your table as I read the problem again to make sure we understood the problem and we solved it correctly. So, problem is the children in Mrs. Kane's class are making books. The children will use 5 pieces of writing paper for each book. How many pieces of writing paper will Victoria need to make 6 books? All right. Did we show that each book will need 5 pieces of paper on our table?
Yes.
Did we show that Victoria will make 6 books?
Yes.
What did we do to solve the problem? Jack.
6
times 5 equals 30.
Right. But what was our problem-solving strategy today, Allison?
Understand, plan, solve, and check.
Yes, but we used something called a table. We made a table. Okay, and then we did understand, plan, solve, and check. All right, cut the recording.
Okay.
Mama,